is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hi, I'm Brandon, and I love Hallmark competition shows.
Hi, I'm Patrick Serrano, and I am a Hallmark hunk expert.
I'm Dan, and I despise Hallmark competition shows, and this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Listen,
We're
people,
live from the bottom of the barrel.
No, stop it. People, they demanded two things. They demanded that we cover the show this year, and that you watch it.
Such a dumb demand.
And they demanded that we don't wait until the end of November to hear from Patrick when the Lifetime movies started. And so, or start, I guess I should say. So obviously we had to bring Patrick in for this, which has nothing to do with why he was showing shirtless pictures on the preview shows, but it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I think you were getting into character.
It was my audition. You know, that I was subliminally putting it in your mind.
Yeah. Who do we want to talk about, the show with all the arms with? Obviously, Patrick.
That's right.
All the arms.
Can I say this?
Lots of arms.
I don't like reality television, like not by and large, like completely. I just don't really, it's not for me. And then I saw the winner of last year's competition,
Ezra,
act in a movie. And those two things together are enough for me to be angry.
Sure.
You know, we can do, like, it just, it's going to be tough. I'm happy that Patrick's here because I think we'll get just some levity from the two of you.
Yes.
But,
yeah, 100%. Before we dive into this episode, a couple of things really quickly. Christmas Movie Magic is out. Expansion pack is coming.
Play the card game.
The app version is available for free. ChristmasMovieMagic.app. You can play it while you're watching this show. It's a little bit different than watching a movie, but they do acting scenes.
You had a lot of especially with all the Santa stuff and the house,
and then the acting with Janel Parrish.
Yeah,
like there's lots there if you want to play it, or you can play the app version, which is more just if you're playing by yourself. So lots of different ways that you can play Christmas Movie Magic, and all are available right now, except the expansion pack, but it's coming. And then our book is out.
Book's out.
Oh, Christmas Tree.
That's
it's
right.
our foray.
No, foyer is a
building.
Yeah, foyer is the front of a building.
Yes, it is our foray into the foyer.
That's right.
That holds
holiday
fiction
rom-coms.
books.
That's right. And it's heavy on the comm. That's what I'm
heavy
hearing.
on the comm.
And the audiobook, I did the audiobook, Brand, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
It's my first foyer into a Hallmark.
Exactly right. You went in and you said, give me the mic.
And, I don't know.
Great voice for audio.
Well, thank you. I had no practice, and I see why people get paid to do it now, because it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. And we had a lot of fun. I think we're going to get those outtakes together, most of which are unairable unless you bleeped them, but they're there nonetheless.
That's right.
Yeah.
But if you like Hallmark Christmas movies,
I think you'll love
really
it.
Gonna like that.
Check it out. Oh, Christmas Tree.
That's exactly.
Talk about if somebody likes Hallmark movies in your life, your Christmas shopping is done.
It's done.
Oh, Christmas Tree, Christmas Movie Magic. They can play the card game to every movie, and they can read one that's a lot like a comedy version of a movie, just all by themselves.
Maybe give it to them both, like at Thanksgiving, so they have a month or something. Like
that. Go buy it now.
Perfect idea.
Go buy it now.
We need more presents on Thanksgiving.
100. Yeah. We're not talking about that enough.
No.
Let's push for that this year. All right, Patrick, Finding Mr. Christmas. Did you watch season 1 last year as it was airing on Hallmark Plus?
So I watched the first episode and I decided I didn't have time because there were so many Christmas movies. I was like, okay, I get the idea. I love the idea, but not gonna commit because I'm not going to recap it or whatever. So whatever.
100%.
I'm going to pass.
We were in the same boat. Luckily, Alonzo and Dave, they bit the bullet for us.
Yeah.
We couldn't
Those
fit
were
it
the
in.
days.
We couldn't fit it in last year. Hallmark doing us a favor.
They're busy, you know?
I know. Hallmark doing us a favor with 24 movies. Lifetime not starting until after Thanksgiving. We had no reason not to do it.
Our hands were tied. We pretty much had to cover Finding Mr. Christmas.
And unlike Christmas at Sea, Dan, I felt it to be important that you watch this.
Yes, you did.
One, we're going to draft after this episode. We're going to pick the players that we think are going to win. And I know you love a draft.
Love a draft.
But 2, I can't keep you from everything. You know?
That's true. Hallmark at Sea was 4 episodes. There's a lot of different storylines, not of all of which paid off. The art was fun, but I got to be able to see these hunks to really have an idea of where we're going.
You might find yourself, cheering for one of them. You might find yourself getting mad when one gets sent home, and we need that reaction. I think that's important. And there's only so much that I can tell you about.
I thought there were 3 that needed to go home immediately.
Well, that's not how the show works.
Well, yes, somebody's going to go home every week. Dan, you're probably not familiar with like America's Next Top Model.
Nope.
Or any of those type of like Making the Band. All
you
those
like
type
the
of
competition shows though in general, Patrick?
I like the ones where people get voted off week by week because you really get to know the contestants a lot, and then you get to have your own opinion. So when people are getting out week by week, and it's based on talent, not on like a Survivor where it's based on. I mean, that's based on talent, I guess, but this is like based on like something that's tangible that I can watch and say, okay, that person has it or whatever.
Yes, 100%. And I think what's interesting, like to your point about someone getting voted off every week, is the longer we go along with this, right?
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to get to know the 9 remaining hunks even more because they're each going to get more screen time.
I think that's the allure of reality television.
The more that people get voted off, the more time you spend with the ones that are left because
that's how that works.
Same amount of time, less amount of
Fewer people. That's right.
So
what do I get if I win the draft? What's that about?
Well, yeah, we got to talk about that. What do maybe we'll talk about it when we talk about the draft later in the episode.
I got
that. Let's get to this first episode, which is called The Search for Mr. Christmas. I don't know if that was the name of the first episode of the first season, but it is the one for this, October 27th. Do us a favor, Patrick. Introduces. I'm going to put all the hunks on the screen for the people to see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, Patrick, but
okay.
The people at home. I already know
what they look like in my mind.
The people, okay. But the people at home are going to be able to see it if they're watching on the YouTube. And so, go ahead, give us the breakdown on the men who walk into the Finding Mr. Christmas house.
So yeah, it's a lot. When you first watch a reality show, you get people walking into the house, kind of like the real world. You get the people walking in. Oh my gosh, this house is so amazing, and it did look amazing. Yeah. I'd want to go to this house, right?
Yeah. Someone says the house looks bigger than I thought it'd be, and I didn't understand that sentence.
I think it was Craig.
He Zoolander? I think it was Robbie.
Okay,
because he literally says a bunch of things that don't make sense in this episode, but
that's his MO.
It's the size of a house, Robbie. Like that's what it's
right.
Yeah, that's
Hey, he's probably seen a lot of America's Next Top Model where they just stay in like a little hotel room the whole time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so okay. First up, we meet Craig. Craig is our football carrying doofus. He just carries that football everywhere he goes.
Yeah, I thought it was Craig that was saying all the dumb stuff.
I thought it was this guy
pretty
sure it was Robbie.
That guy right there.
Maybe it was Craig.
Craig, who's holding the football and is just like
he has the football.
Robbie walked up to the stockings and said, "The stockings make it so real."
Hey. It's true.
It's true.
Is it?
It's true.
Maybe it was. I'm pretty sure it was Robbie.
Yeah, we'll go back. We'll watch it a second time.
We won't.
Okay.
But you can tell me if I'm wrong. It's fine if I am.
So some behind the scenes info about Craig.
Yeah, tell us about Craig.
Just so we know, Craig is 33. Craig has 3.2K Instagram followers, which isn't that many.
No,
3,200. Yeah.
And his Instagram's been scrubbed. There's no back history. He's archived everything.
So he probably, I bet he started.
He stormed the Capitol.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Nope.
I was going to
say.
So
that makes me think Craig could be a front runner because why would he scrub his Instagram if Hallmark wasn't invested in him, huh?
Interesting.
Okay. Also interesting about Craig, he follows Will Smith. So that's an interesting follow.
That is a very interesting follow from Craig. This is good stuff, Patrick.
And you might recognize Craig from a Carrie Underwood video, or he was a waiter in How I Met Your Father. And I know this because I was up for the waiter, and he got it.
Oh, he got it.
Craig. I hate Craig. I hope Craig goes home.
Craig, we have a guy that played professional football on the show.
Yeah.
It is not Craig. Craig is trying to make the football his thing. He did not play football.
But what's interesting is Craig at some point transitions from holding football to holding basketball. There are multiple but he always has a ball in his hands.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, and he's not an athlete as far as I can tell. So
no,
he's just trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, it really did make him memorable. He stood out to me.
Can I talk about balls really quickly?
Sure.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I want to talk really quick. Let's just deal with this. Do these balls look familiar to you?
They say
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Do these Merry Christmas balls look familiar to you?
I think I've seen them before on the set.
But not on our set.
Not on our set. Brand made me rewind it.
Yeah. These same balls are on the outside of the door when you're about to walk into the Finding Mr. Christmas house. It's these balls, but significantly larger.
Bigger balls.
Yeah.
And we were told, I'll air this laundry. We were told Balsam Hill didn't have the money this year.
Yeah, last
year. To come around, and this year.
Yeah.
To come around and hang out with your old pals at Deck the Hallmark.
Guess what?
Right.
They couldn't be more in this episode.
They were busy hanging out with their big balls over at Finding Mr. Christmas.
If you're going to send us the Merry Christmas balls, give us the big ones.
Give us the big balls.
Yeah. Well, now there's a precedent. Now you know where they are. Maybe there's only one set.
Maybe I thought these were the biggest balls.
Right. Well, I mean, I think those are on the poster too.
Yeah. I was pretty mad. I was pretty mad about it. Okay. Anyway, well,
I'm so sorry about
that. Okay. That's okay. All right. Well, Craig likes it when he's holding footballs and whatnot.
Yes.
But he's not the NFL player.
Not the NFL player. We'll get to him. He's probably one of the last ones to enter the house, actually. Drake, 27. Yeah. He's tall and he has good hair. That is what we know about him. He's got like a golden retriever energy, he says.
Yeah.
But to me, it's giving like a TikToker. He's doing TikTok dances, right?
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Well, you said that Craig was the doofus, and I was like, boy, I have doofus written down for several of them that aren't Craig, and this was one of them.
Drake, even in this image that was provided by the Hallmark Channel, they say Drake, Mr. Golden Retriever.
That's his whole thing.
Really leaning into Golden Retriever energy, and I think it's accurate for him.
Yeah.
And that makes me think that he's a front runner because who doesn't love a dog?
Oh, I love dogs.
Maybe they're going to do this for all of them. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's
we'll see. Okay. Backstory on Drake. Drake has 187,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
Probably more on TikTok. He loves Jesus and he is a social media manager. So he is good at social media. Obviously, he has a ton of followers.
What's it like? What are his posts like to his 187,000 followers?
A lot of the voice clip, like the voice clip talking and you're mouthing to the voice. That whole trend.
Yeah.
I don't really get those, but I think that's for younger people. So that's fine.
Good for Drake.
Yes. Next, we have Gay Robbie with a dead mother. That's not his full name.
Gay Robbie with the dead mother.
That actually is what Hallmark put on the picture. It says Robbie. It says all that. No, it says the Mr. What is it?
Stealer.
Scene stealer.
You need to get your eyes checked,
Robbie,
buddy.
Scene stealer.
Yeah,
wow.
Mr. Scene stealer.
I love that. He watches Hallmark with his mom and have those good memories, but like did watching Hallmark movies with his mom make him gay like Paula Abdul made me gay? I wonder. you can't help but wonder. He also idolizes Jonathan Bennett.
Yeah, which
who doesn't?
The reason I'm pretty sure Robbie said the stockings thing and the house thing is because he said that Jonathan Bennett was bursting down barriers, which is not what you do.
That is true.
To barriers at all.
Bursting down barriers.
He's not what you do to barriers.
You burst.
Okay. Robbie has 14K followers on Instagram. And you might recognize him from theater or General Hospital, of course, who hasn't been on General Hospital.
Yeah, I mean, I know I have. You know what I mean?
You said it.
Yeah. Oh, and his occupation is acting teacher. So he might know Jax.
Oh.
He's an acting teacher.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's his profession.
Okay.
Up next, we have Angel, or as I say, Angel, 33.
Yes.
He's from Venezuela.
Yep.
He wears booty shorts by the Christmas tree.
Yes, he does.
Just for no reason. I loved that. He moved to the U.S. when he was 15. And I like that he appreciated Drake's hair right off the bat.
100%.
Nice.
He's Mr. Congeniality.
Yes, and Angel,
seems like it.
Angel has been acting for 12 years in minor roles. Is ready for that big major role, though. So is that going to help him in the competition? You would think so.
You'd think so. Some acting chops
You'd think
would help
12
him.
years of professional acting.
Let's see how he does first, shall we?
Yes. Well, and he has 13K followers on Instagram. And he became a U.S. citizen in 2018.
Yeah.
And that was one of the happiest days of his life.
Good for him.
I mean, that is one thing to keep in mind with Angel is clearly English is not his first language, although he speaks it very well, but heavy accent.
Yep.
And that is just not something that we've ever seen
You're right.
with a Hallmark leading guy.
Correct.
No.
I mean,
I would love it if he did like a Ricky Ricardo, just busting into Spanish when he's upset type of thing.
Bursting through the doors. Yes.
Yeah. He burst down barriers.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Up next is Davey. Davey is our Abercrombie kind of looking guy. He's I don't have an age for him, but he's a dad. And he has a son, Soto. And he's like left his wife with a newborn to be on the show. And, think about that what you will.
Yes, who hasn't? You know what I mean? And he is Mr. Flex Appeal. Mr. Flex Appeal.
I don't know what that means, but
yes.
Yes, he is. He has 170K followers, mostly dad and workout content. And I think he was also in the NFL, but we're not talking about that.
No,
man, we can't have two NFL people.
No, one guy. It has to be his entire personality.
Yeah, his occupation is listed as commercial model / actor.
Yeah, I'm surprised Davey is like Mr. Flex Appeal. They could have just done Davey and then just put Daddy.
Right, the dad.
Yeah.
Also, interesting fact: Chris Hemsworth body double.
I saw that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
there you have
it.
I saw that.
I believe it when he did the muscle pose. I don't know what that's called, but you know the one.
Oh,
the one where you put your arms up and
Mr. Flex Appeal.
Yeah, Mr. Flex Appeal. That's what they call him.
Okay, next up is Gabe. Gabe is a fashion model, and he's former roommates with Davey.
Yeah, what was that about?
That was weird that we have the whole country or even the whole world to try to find the next Mr. Christmas, and we got two roommates on the show?
Two roommates, man. They must have went into the audition together like, hey, Gabe, do you want to come to this? And Gabe's like, sure, I'll give it a shot. And then he got it. And he's so surprised.
Yeah.
He seems very surprised.
Well, he is. He's Mr. Shy Guy, which is a weird way to say Mr. Bad Actor.
Yeah. Well, he just started taking acting classes. So we'll see if that shows.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, he is so beautiful in the words of Claire Danes. It hurts to look at him. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. 100%, if you say so.
He has 8.2K on Instagram.
Okay.
And his interesting fact is he fell in love with another model he met, and that's now his girlfriend, Andrea.
Oh.
And they have a child together.
Wow.
And he's head over heels for his baby girl and his baby mama.
Wow.
And they all have the same beautiful eyes.
Wow.
There you have it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right. Now, did I write this down again? Davey again?
Yeah.
We have two Davies, right?
No, just one Davey. You're missing Marcus and Jake and Rustin.
Who's the football player?
Jake.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why do we have two Davies?
Yeah,
Jake is a pro football player, and he's a punter. Dan, what does that mean?
It means that once occasionally, to help the offense, someone will come out and punt the ball down the field so the defense has a longer field to defend. The punter and the kicker on an NFL team are usually considered players that don't have to be in as good a shape or have a football body, so to speak. But this dude,
and hopefully you don't get hit around. You know, they don't get hit.
He's a defenseless player, which is there's only like a couple defenseless players on the football field. You're not allowed to touch the punter. You can't run into him. You can't push him. You can't shove him. And they only come out when like something for the offense has not gone well. But this dude looks like he's just yoked. Like he looks like he's not a punter.
Yeah. And I did look it up.
He played for the Bucks and the Packers.
Yes, like he played
real football
on like the practice squad for a few years, but he actually played 2 real seasons in the NFL.
There you go.
So there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this man is ripped. He has 194K on Instagram. So, and it's mostly shirtless content. So if anyone, I would recommend following Jake on Instagram.
Sure.
His favorite Christmas cookie is a sugar cookie or a snickerdoodle, which is like the only 2 options really for Christmas
man, really.
Gingerbread, I guess.
What a bold move, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then, we still have a few more to go. Goodness. Logan. Yeah. Logan is our I'm kind of like Etsy store wannabe with like weird knitted gloves. He's artistic. He looks like a grown-up Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
He does. He does. That's exactly right. He's Mr. Magical.
Yeah.
On here.
Because he likes the fantasy worlds and whatnot. He makes his own costumes at home.
Yes. So. Jake is Mr.
Nerd alert.
Yeah, Jake is Mr. All-Star. I know.
Mr. All-Star.
Yeah, of course.
Logan's Instagram is not that prolific. 12K followers. Interesting follows include Kevin Bacon and Bob Odenkirk.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So he has some good people he looks up to or emulates, which is interesting.
That is interesting.
Kevin Bacon, Bob Odenkirk, two like legit actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like if you were to say like who's a good actor,
you would say those names.
That's
true. For sure.
That's true.
And last but not least,
no, I think we have two more.
We have Marcus and
Rustin. Yep.
But these are short because these are easy. Rustin is our bad boy.
Oh, he's a bad
Mr. Rockstar.
Rockstar,
which is interesting because he tells us that his parents met in a band. He's not even in a band,
right? He's more like musical theater from what I could tell on my research. He's like doing the what's that role in the Jack Black role in School of Rock, like doing that,
Jack Black in School of Rock. We all know it.
Yeah, we know it.
Playing Elvis and like the Elvis story or whatever. He has 8K followers. He's very married and in Old Navy commercial at one point.
Oh, he does look like I've seen him in an Old Navy commercial.
Yep. And his Instagram is all singing videos, singing reels.
Okay. So he is a big singer.
Completely all singing reels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to see that in the show.
Yes. Oh, and I liked Marcus. We're moving on to Marcus because Marcus was a former chubby kid who is now like looking like he should be the next bachelor on the Bachelor. Am I right? Like this guy.
Yeah. Really good looking fellow.
Mr. Perfect Smile.
Mr. Perfect Smile. Accurate. He was chubby kid, got cut from his 7th grade basketball team, worked out all summer, came back in the 8th grade. And the coach didn't even recognize him, and he made the team.
You know what?
How about
he
that?
didn't say that last part of the
story. He didn't say that last part.
Which is weird. He said they didn't even recognize him, but he didn't say if he was any better at basketball.
I did assume that he made the team.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you're right.
Maybe he probably made the team.
Yeah.
He only has almost 2,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
And I'm like, Marcus, I have more Instagram followers than you, and I'm not like a model like you are. Interesting follow.
Don't sell yourself short, Patrick.
Okay, you're right. I could sell toothpaste.
Well, you also been in a Lifetime movie. Come on.
True.
That's true. That's true. He follows an astrology Instagram account that I follow. So I was like, oh, he likes astrology. That is cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I know. You and I did readings together during the all night session. So
we did, but interestingly, you didn't agree with yours.
I did not agree with mine.
What was his? I was asleep.
He was a fire ant.
A fire ant.
Yeah, there was a couple of things in there that were like sure, but everybody else was like, "That's me 100%," and I was like, "I don't."
Yeah. We'll save it. We'll do it. We'll do it again next year. It'll be fun.
It's an overnight staple for the overnight crew.
Yes.
So those are our hunks. So what you're telling me is Marcus has the least amount of followers, followed by I believe Craig with 3,000,
and then Jake has the most.
Is it? Yeah. Is
NFL?
It,
Jake.
And Drake right behind him.
Jake and Drake.
Drake, man, that golden retriever energy.
I tell you what. Thank you, Patrick, for giving us that rundown. Every episode is going to be broken up into 2 challenges. When you hear the sleigh bells, you know it's time for the festive face-off. You win that. Calm down. Calm down. You win that challenge, and you get an advantage in the second challenge, which is the Star Quality Challenge, which I believe is always with a Hallmark actor. So, test your acting chops and whatnot. It is time for the first festive face-off. They head up to Santa's workshop.
A lot of thought was put into this.
Yes, and they have 30 minutes to decorate their own Santa suit to make it pop and show off their personality.
And so what this is being judged on is...
Yeah, well, great point. I think, it's a little bit foggy. It is judged on... obviously what you did, but also how you present it to the judges.
Yeah.
Yes.
How personable you made your Santa outfit.
Right.
It's not a fashion design challenge. Let's just say
No.
Right.
Lord, no.
And you might be wondering, obviously, Jonathan Bennett is here, but who is the other judge? It is one.
Oh my gosh.
Melissa Peterman, who is
national treasure.
Wonderful. We love her. It is great.
And they seem like real friends. Like they seem like they go out for like after work. They're like going out for an after work cocktail. They're like texting each other. You know, like I don't know if they've ever done a movie together, but they definitely should.
Yeah. 100%. All right, I'm going to do a quick rundown of everybody's Santa costumes, tell you who won that, and then we'll take a break. Does that sound good?
I love that plan.
Robbie is a Santa for the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
This was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen, and then they said they liked it. That's when I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah,
when he finished, it was crickets.
When John and Melissa said they liked it.
I was literally like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is terrible. Like, I was embarrassed for him, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah. I didn't know what was happening.
Also, I'm sorry, Jonathan. I don't know why I called you John. Yeah. I don't know why I called him John there. That was
not John Bennett. That's his father.
I've never heard him called John.
That was really weird. I apologize.
Jonathan Bennett.
Santa for the dogs. He has little ears.
He's Santa for the dogs, everybody.
Yeah. Gabe
is out of his depths.
Gabe is Penguin Santa.
And that makes sense because he's from Antarctica.
No.
And he's not. Where's he from? Wyoming?
Wyoming.
And there's a lot of penguins in Wyoming.
No.
There aren't.
They're not.
He
fumbles over this presentation hard.
That's right. Stage fright.
So nervous.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. It was one of the funnier things I've ever seen. I laughed hard.
And you know what?
It was very funny.
I don't know if it was that he was nervous or if he realized just how bad his Santa was. You know what I mean? Like it was like, is he stumbling because he just is nervous at the spotlights on him? Or is he stumbling because he had 30 minutes like everybody else did and realized he came up with the singular worst idea I've ever heard for a Santa Claus ever.
Well, yes. And
I'm Penguin Santa.
His whole thing is I like penguins because I want to be like a penguin because they find a mate for life.
Right.
And he ran with that and became
Penguin Santa. And Melissa Peterman was like, I didn't know that. What a fun fact. Yeah. Melissa.
And then Melissa says,
she never seen March of the Penguins.
Yeah.
She never seen March of the Penguins.
Come on.
And
she didn't have time.
Melissa says, I didn't know that there were penguins in Wyoming.
He says, oh, there aren't.
There aren't.
So like you have to create a Santa that says something about you.
And
he's like,
I like it.
That's easy. I'm Penguin Santa.
Has this ever happened to you, Patrick, in an audition where you go in and you just freeze?
I blanked in an audition before, and you just say, "I'm gonna start over." You just take it.
He struggled, and to make it worse, this I can imagine that it makes it even harder to get back. Is everybody just like, "You got this"?
Yeah, everybody's over there. Come on, buddy.
You got it, buddy.
And they're encouraging. It's a full-throated encouragement because they know now that they have a baseline for just I got to be better than this guy.
Got to be better than that.
And I got to be honest, I don't want to spoil anything moving ahead, but at this point, I don't know how this works. I'm like, just kick him off right now. Like, just hand him his bags and let him go home.
Oh, damn! Wow.
Yeah.
You would be a tough judge.
Yeah.
You'd be a tough judge on these.
He was awful.
Do you want to go ahead and take your stocking? Do you want to go ahead and take
your stocking? Get on out of here.
Take your stocking and go.
Yeah.
Take your stocking and go. Rustin is
Penguin
next.
Santa. That's bad, man.
Rustin is Rockstar Santa, and he has all the confidence in the world. I forgot he does sing a little bit.
He sings.
Merry Christmas,
he sounds good. Yeah,
and does great.
And she was like melting.
Yeah,
she was like, "Oh my god, I love this singing."
Logan is Wizard Santa. And I don't think the judges liked it as much as I did. I thought it was great.
I hated it.
Okay. But they were like, can you take off your hat?
You couldn't see him.
You couldn't see him. He went, you got in the character. He's Wizard Santa.
Patrick.
I think he doesn't understand what a Hallmark hunk is.
Yeah.
So, you got to show your face.
Yeah,
bro.
Wizard Santa, aside from Dog Santa and Penguin Santa, Wizard Santa, most embarrassing. Those three, all three of you need to think about your choices. You need to think about your life choices, what led you to this moment, and then you had all the time. I guarantee you they gave you more than 30 minutes. You guys aren't winning any, Mensa challenges. You chose Dog, Wizard, and Penguin Santa. You can't do that.
Well,
you can't do it.
They mate for life.
In Wyoming.
Yeah.
Davey comes out. Daddy Davey comes out. and he is Mr. Liftmas because
he
likes working out.
Yeah.
I know what he was doing here. He was asking for yes.
Well, this is a situation where that's a dumb one, but he committed to the bit,
right?
And the bit works on this show.
Yeah, he takes the jacket off and he flexes after talking about how he doesn't have time to work out anymore because of baby.
Is that him?
All right, guy. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. That's
my God. Yeah. You know what, dude? I can't. I just don't have time to work out because I've got a baby. And then he does that.
Yeah, get out of here.
Who do you think you are?
Well, he's Chris Hemsworth's body double is who he is.
Exactly
and
who
he certainly showed it. And Jonathan Bennett was like, oh my goodness. And I was like, oh my goodness. Lift miss.
Mr. Liftmas.
Mr. Liftmas.
So there was that.
There was that.
Craig is Santini. I'm Santini. He's the New York version of Santa. He has a felt pizza slice on his
actually has
jacket.
a belly. Put a belly in his
belly in it.
Appreciated the belly.
I appreciated that. He turns around and he has the skyline in felt on it on the back.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest. I'll say it.
Go ahead.
I think he put the World Trade Centers on there. I think he put the Twin Towers on.
We don't know. We're not from New York, but I do think that it looked like there were Twin Towers on the back.
I saw it and I went, oh, those are Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Which was a choice.
It was a choice.
He got like a old newspaper and was copying from that.
Yeah, he's the only one.
I've seen Home Alone 2. That's all I know about
Craig.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Craig was the only one aside from the dork, the wizard. Maybe the wizard guy did a voice, but Craig did a full. He kind of announced, "Hey, I'm an actor." Like he did a perform. He wasn't himself. He really did a full accent and bit. Which was which was like, if this is really about finding an actor to be on the Hallmark Channel, you would say that he is clearly of this lot the best of them. That from this challenge alone, you would say that. I would anyway, right?
Oh yeah, it made me forgive the football carrying. I was like, okay, you can carry a football around.
That's right. Yeah,
as long as you're being different characters, we're good.
Yeah.
Santini. Marcus is Super Santa. He's a superhero that's also Santa. Shows off his muscles. No one's mad about that.
He just looks really good. You know what I mean? Like Marcus doesn't really have to do as much in any other category because that's his thing.
Right. And like he didn't have the pun of lift miss, but it still works.
It's the same bit. Just without the pun.
Drake's a weird one, huh? He went with All-American Saint Nick. And he put a cross on it.
Yeah.
He's got his family. He's got his awful costume.
Drake's playing for the charity of Christian nationalism.
Basically, it was like, I got my faith in my family. This was the worst to me. Because it was like, the least amount of thought was put into this.
Have you met Dog Penguin? Have you met those two?
I know, but
have you met Wizard?
It was something.
Stop acting like Wizard wasn't good.
Wizard was bad.
You might not have liked what he
Wizard
did.
Was bad.
Wizard is significantly better than All-American Santa.
I will say this.
He did a red cross on his shirt. That's it.
The one that I would least want to hang out with is Drake by a mile. I want to be very clear. I don't want to have a beer with Drake. Drake, you do your thing, bro. Hard out. The Golden Retriever, the Christian nationalism. It's a hard pass for me on all of that.
It felt very Miss America.
Yes.
The answer to the prompt.
Correct. It was bad. Penguin Santa, Bran, there are no penguins in Wyoming. Penguin Santa is the worst one.
I disagree.
What?
From a costume.
Patrick, which one? No, all he did was put a penguin on the lapel. He didn't do anything. It was terrible. Which one's worse, Patrick?
I mean, Gabe was at the bottom.
Gabe's the worst. Thank you. Okay, some semblance of order here.
Guys, give Gabe a break.
Gabe doesn't need a break. He needs to be off of the show.
Those eyes saved him in this one. So
yeah.
They were like, wow,
Spoiler.
He is pretty penguin-y.
Angel is Santa Angel, which I love. His job is
very literal.
Yeah.
Very, yes.
Who am I? I am Angel. To remind you that your life matters. He's basically like the angel in It's a Wonderful Life, you know?
Yeah. Angel can play any role you want as long as his name's Angel.
Yeah. He does it every week. I'm Angel. I'm Angel. Then Jake is Buff Tough Santa, more of the same. He has a football helmet. in other random Christmas stuff, but he wants you to know that he played football.
He played football.
Because literally, there is not a confessional with Jake in this episode where he does not remind you that he played in the NFL.
Yeah. And he misses it.
Right.
And he missed
I will say, in his presentation after seeing Gabe, like, he was pretty natural, Jake was. So
yes.
I thought he presented well.
Yeah, he
correct.
Did. Buffed up Santa.
There's only one person that lost this challenge, it was Gabriel.
Yeah.
He literally didn't remember the own words that he made up to defend Penguin Santa.
So not looking good for Gabe. Not looking good. The winner, though, we called it. It is Craig Santini. And he is going to get an advantage. We're going to find out about that advantage on the other side of the break here on
Deck the Hallmark.
It's Santini.
Wasn't even close.
It's me.
Like a Godfather bit.
It's me, Santini.
Yeah.
Don't cross me. Don't cross me. It is time for the Star Quality Challenge, and they are going to get to act opposite one Janel Parrish.
Yeah.
Good get for the first
Parrish.
episode.
Huge get.
Oh, my gosh.
And to make matters even more challenging, as if trying to, you're up against Janel Parrish,
That's right.
which is like, she's a big deal.
Yeah.
They got to do it on the slopes.
Yeah.
And skis.
Some of these guys haven't skied before.
Right.
You ever skied before, Brian?
I have skied before.
Yeah.
Not well.
Not well. Me either. I'm not great at it.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
So they each have to work with
Sign a waiver.
Sign a waiver.
Sign their life away.
course.
Obviously.
Yes.
But they're each going to work with one other guy as well. So there's going to be two guys and Janel in each of these quote unquote scenes. So they have to decide their pairs. But then Craig's advantage for winning as Santini gets to pick the order that they're going to perform in. And so Craig does the thing that I think most people would have done.
Go last.
Which is I'll go last.
You
so
wouldn't
I can
go
see
last.
everybody go. No.
I would go first.
Really?
Wow. A lot of
I
confidence
would go
there.
first. Get it over with, get it done, show everyone how it's done, and then they'll be nervous.
Set the
I
bar.
will say that is a power move that I think maybe the judges would have appreciated. Like, he's so confident, he doesn't need to see anybody else's thing.
You go
He's gonna
first or last, right? You choose to go first or last.
Middle.
But I mean, the
I want to be forgotten. I'm going to go in the middle.
Here's what I would say about that is if I felt really confident, I would think about it. But this is the first week of this thing. Someone is going to fall flat on their face. And if you let that happen, you're going to stick around to the next round. So I feel like the safe play here is go last, make sure someone else falls on their face, and then whatever you do just has to be better than that. Yeah,
but what I didn't realize was they were going to be skiing into the shot.
Oh,
so that makes sense. Like, maybe I need a little more time to learn how to hit my mark on skis.
For sure.
No kidding.
So he was kind of intimidated by Angel, and so he's going to make Angel go first. And Angel is teamed up with Davey.
Yep.
Classic Davey Angel
situation
combo.
Yes.
So there's two roles here. One is the guy who bumps into or helps the girl up on the slopes. That's their little meet cute. And then the second guy is the snow patrol guy
who takes over.
Sleeping cars and comes down and kind of takes over. And is like, let me do the test. Flirty with both of them, but that's how they do that.
Can I just say this? I've never seen the show, so maybe they're all this good. I'm super impressed with Janel Parrish here. My one takeaway that's positive of this whole program was Janel Parrish was an absolute pro.
Yeah.
Tried her best.
With all of them.
With every single one of them, without exception. And that is, she should have got, whatever she got paid, she should have just double it. She was unbelievable.
Yeah. All right, I want to walk through these. We'll talk about them after each one, though. Share our thoughts. Davey goes and helps Janel up, but leaves his goggles on way too long as he's kind of beginning to go into the scene. He's not bad, though. Angel comes down as the ski patrol and falls, but kind of catches himself, and he says, like, I'm just blown away by your beauty, like throwing a little improv in there, trying to make it funny. And Angel, I'd say, is like a hair intense, but I felt like both of these guys did well. Patrick?
Angel's got the crazy eyes. He needs to tone down the facial expressions, and then he'll be fine.
Yeah,
he got the crazy.
There was
eyes,
one line he said, and I forgot it, that we laughed out loud. It was way too intense for the ski slopes.
Yeah.
As it turns out,
quack like a duck.
As it turns out, as we move along in this challenge, these two are pretty much just kind of in like
they're good. Both of these guys are good.
They were just not anything, in my opinion, to write home about or like. Turns out this was kind of the run of the mill pairing.
Yeah.
He did fall. The rest of these, there's a lot to talk about. Davey, if he had got his goggles up sooner, could have easily been like near the top of the pack. I think that was his big issue there. Angel,
the goggles were cool.
They were cool goggles. They were like his whole face.
Yeah.
Angel just was, his intensity level was at like an 11. I mean, it was like at Crimson Tide. It was like Gene Hackman and Denzel Washington talking about blowing up the world. And it should have been, I met cute girl on ski slopes, and he was like way beyond that. But yeah, so
you can always tone somebody down. You can always tone somebody down.
Yeah.
So
I'd probably give the edge to Davey on this one.
I would too,
even though he left the goggles on too long.
I would give
Davey
the edge on this one as well. I don't know if Patrick agrees.
Well, I predicted all the winners in these all the pairs.
Wow,
like I called it for all of them,
and
I
was
like,
we're not going to disagree with you on any of them. Actually, I don't think we are either.
Well, I was just surprised that because I wrote who I thought would win, and then I was right. And
Angel did win this one.
Am I good at this? Am I a casting agent?
Yeah, they do that. There's a twist, which is that they're like I don't really know why this was a twist.
It isn't.
It's not.
It's not. They're competing against each other. One person is going to be safe. One person is on the chopping block. Angel did win this one.
They let Angel. They said Angel was better of the two of them.
Yeah.
I hard disagree with that.
But no one was concerned about Davey going home.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Up next we have Marcus and Robbie. Marcus comes in, checks on her. I think he does great. Then Robbie comes in and he comes in first, and it's like almost like he's like a bad guy the way that he responds at first, and then he just kind of like he's doing well until he calls her a beautiful jerk girl.
Yes,
which was wild. So what we hear later on in one of the other scenes is the word jerk is in the scene.
That's right.
Later on.
What kind of jerk would I be?
Yeah.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
So he just says, you're a beautiful jerk girl.
Yeah.
So Marcus did better.
But Marcus.
That improv,
You can't call someone beautiful jerk girl and then expect to win.
But the thing is you can tell that Robbie can do this.
I like the way he entered the scene.
Yeah.
But you can't call it.
Can't say beautiful jerk girl.
What's great is Janel Parrish calls him out on it too. She's like, "Did you just call me a jerk girl?" Like in the scene, and he's like, "Haha, I guess I did." So like, don't just let that slide.
That's right.
This is your one take.
But
Robbie, our gay actor, is giving serial killer. So if he ever needs a job at Lifetime, I think he should look into like being a cult leader or something. He'd be great in that.
There you go.
He also has a little bit of the crazy eyes in that scene. Yeah.
He was a little intense. And Marcus is just so sweet.
Yeah. We love Marcus.
Yeah. I mean, Janel Parrish looked taken aback by Marcus. I mean, legitimately.
I mean, look at him.
Look at that guy.
Incredible.
Whenever you see a Marcus in real life, it is shocking. Like, with Marcus
these are
Rosser,
real. These people exist.
They're like,
real
whoa,
people.
You're beautiful. Yeah.
Next
Crazy.
Partnership, what a weird way to say it, is Logan and Drake. So Logan comes in and, he's charming, I guess. That's what Jonathan and that's what Johnny and Melissa say. But Drake comes in and falls down and then like rolls his way back into the shot, is finally able to get to his feet on the skis, but is standing in front of her camera the whole time. So we can't see Janel, which is tough. So
that's a big mistake.
He was
huge.
Like the stuff we saw of him was good. Like he did a good job once he got to his feet, but no awareness of the cameras, which is a big deal. Obviously, Logan did better in this.
But let's be honest here. If it wasn't for the absolute atrocity that is Gabe and Jake, Drake's at the bottom. You can't do this.
You block the camera.
You can't do this.
Of the leading guy.
You're very fortunate you did it in the first round where there are two guys that can't spell acting out there. Like you got lucky here.
If this was America's Next Top Model, he would have gone home for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's get to Gabe, shall we? Gabe comes in first, and he immediately forgets his lines.
It's not a long scene, buddy. It's a page or two, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And he powers through, and then he forgets his lines again.
Buddy.
To make matters worse, Rustin comes in and crushes it.
Yeah.
Rustin's a star.
Rustin, it's unfortunate because you can just tell that he's going to be the favorite, and he also is very talented too. And it's like to be with Penguin Santa, it's tough for Penguin Santa who he fell into it there.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, there's a thing in acting, we call it the moment before. And like Rustin really came in with he had a whole day of working on the slopes, and he came in with an attitude or whatever. So he really made the choice to be there to help Janel Parrish. It really worked.
Oh no, he absolutely crushed it. He really did. He is, in my opinion, clearly the front runner of this particular show.
He ends up winning the challenge, that it matters. It didn't get him anything, but they do say he won the challenge overall. So
bragging rights.
Yeah, bragging rights. Last but not least, we do have Jake. Jake comes in,
State Farm,
helps her up, forgets his line. He's very nervous, just kind of fumbles through the entire scene.
I don't know if you know, he's a football player.
He's a football player.
Yes.
Craig comes in, saves the day, does a good job overall. But it's hard to even remember what he did because all you remember is how bad Jake was.
Craig did a good job. I think Craig, from an acting perspective, Craig and Rustin are probably the two to beat. I don't know about the rest of this stuff, but from an acting, which clearly last year they didn't choose the best actor. They couldn't have. So I don't know if that matters, but the two with the best acting chops, in my opinion, were Rustin and Craig.
Yeah. Craig's giving a very old school Hallmark.
That's right.
He's not, he's just your very traditional, helpful guy. But yeah, Jake totally flopped here. He looked like he actually didn't pop on screen his face.
Yeah.
It looked like he had too much makeup on. He just looked way out of place. It was tough.
That gets us to our elimination time.
Yeah.
It's time to say goodbye to one of our hunks. It's a cool set that they got. It's feels like you're in Wyoming or something with penguins.
What's funny? You talk about the set. I'm looking at the outfits.
Yeah, the suit, and they're all in suits. They look great. Everybody's looking
good. Janel Parrish.
Janel Parrish looked great. Everybody looks good.
I couldn't tell you what any of them were wearing.
She had a silver dress on with sparkle, overlay.
Sure.
It was really cool.
Everybody looked good.
Yeah.
Everybody looked good. They do announce Rustin won the challenge, and they also announce that Logan, Angel, Craig, and Marcus also outperformed their partners, so they are safe. That gets us Davey, Drake, Gabe, Jake, and Robbie.
Let's be honest.
They're all on the block.
It's the Gabe and Jake show right now. This is just a matter of which one.
They try to make it, suspenseful. They say Robbie and Davey, you're safe. So that gets us, Gabe, Jake, and Drake. Okay. But no one was concerned about Drake.
Those are the bottom three for me. So
yeah, I think they got it right.
I think they got it right. So they say, Jake, the camera loves you, but you fumbled your lines and couldn't recover. Drake.
Fumbled football pun.
They don't really say a lot negative about Drake. They just say that you didn't show us enough leading man energy. So they just needed a third person in the bottom. Then Gabe. Gabe, you seemed nervous and you couldn't shake it. They send Jake home.
I was kind of surprised.
To me, I felt like if you take both challenges to heart here, Gabe should have gone home.
Gabe clearly should have gone home.
For sure.
He was the worst.
Sure. I think they wanted to give him another chance because he's Davey's roommate.
But, they have to have that banter at some point.
Also,
whatever.
Gabe is must-see TV.
He's that bad. He really is that bad.
I can't wait to see what he does next.
Yeah, throughout this, I'm like, well, they're all better than who they got last year, but I don't know with Gabe. I will also say this. Jake, in his, what do you call it?
Exit interview?
Exit interview, that's what you call it. Jake talks about the camaraderie he has with these guys that he really hasn't had since
he's crying a little bit.
And he has some tears, and they are legitimate. And it's like, bro, if you can foster that emotion that quickly and bring it to the surface, then I bet you could act. You know what I mean? Like that exit interview was like, bro, if you just kind of channel this, I bet you could probably do better in some of these other challenges. And also, Jake was not good, but Gabe was way worse, in my opinion. He was terrible. Penguin Santa, guys. Penguin Santa's sticking around.
But that means that we say goodbye to Jake.
Yes, and I love the send-off for this. Unfortunately, it's time to take your stocking down.
You gotta take
for the holidays.
Your stocking.
The stockings, that's what make it so real.
Yeah, that's 100%. And that might be what he meant.
That's probably
because
what
he saw season 1.
Season 1. Is that what they did in season 1?
I think so. No, I remember they did because it was
that's
very funny.
Said it. So that's no longer a dumb line to say.
I would love it if we got the shot of them taking the stocking down and walking out like in Top Chef, where they pack up their knives and they go.
Yeah.
Like we need to visualize.
I need more. I need more of them taking their stock.
Yeah. And Jonathan Bennett could be a lot meaner. He is really nice to these guys.
Yeah. Everyone got so many compliments and it was so frustrating. Like I get it's Hallmark, but gosh. Yeah. All right. Adios, Jake.
We need a Simon. We need a Simon on the panel.
Adios.
Dan, get in there.
I'll get in there. Absolutely. Work with those.
I'm like, come on, guys. We need that.
That leaves us with 9 hunks, which means we'll all be able to draft 3 hunks on the other side of the break here on
Deck the Hallmark. The third break?
Just a second. Okay.
We're back.
We are. Jake, we said goodbye to him. That leaves 9 hunks. It's drafting time. We're trying to select the winner. I'm so nervous. We're trying to select the winner of Finding Mr. Christmas Season 2. I say we had the same dilemma with our movie draft during the marathon. I say we just spin the wheel each round.
Spin the wheel.
Picks.
Perfect.
So up first it's spinning. This is very exciting.
This is very exciting.
The first pick is...
Oh, stay with me. Stay with me. Oh, Patrick.
It was close. Patrick, you get the first pick.
Okay, amazing. So I also did a draft with the double deckers for this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go opposite of what I did for that. So I'm going to pick Marcus for my first draft.
Wow.
I really saw something special in him. And even though he doesn't have that many followers on Instagram, I think he's got it. I think
he's the only one that seemed, and Janel even said it, like visibly like took her breath away. Like it was hard for her.
He's got that it factor.
Yeah. So
good
pick.
That's something.
All
right. Marcus is off the board.
All right, here we go.
Up next.
Of course. Me. Yeah. Who are you going with?
I'm going Rustin.
You got to.
I'm going Rustin. Yeah. I think Rustin Rustin was so good, right? Rustin was the best of the acting. But Rustin isn't he's a different type of attractive as these other guys. And I do think that matters on this program. We've seen a trillion Ezras. I've never seen a leading Rustin on the Hallmark Channel. I'd like to see
like
it,
a Tyler Hines
vibe. I'd like to see Rustin though. Big fan. Dan, that means it goes to you.
That means I got to pick Craig. I think he's got the best acting chops of whomever's left. And I thought Rustin and Marcus were the clear 1-2 punch here. You guys took those two. It's Craig for me. There we go.
All right, round number 2. Dan, you get to go again.
All right, we get to go
again. Well.
I think I'm going to go Davey. I'm going to go Davey.
All right.
Chris Hemsworth's body double. I mean,
he could stick around.
He could definitely stick around. If he got those goggles up sooner, we'd be talking about him anyway with Marcus and Rustin and Craig. So,
wow. This is just a snake draft at this point. I get to go next, according to the Wheel of Names. I am going with, I do think it would be a bit of a surprise, but I'd love to see it. I'm going Angel.
Wow. That is an absolute stunner there, Brand.
I said what I said. Patrick,
he was in my bottom 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go with the gays. Gotta go with my guy Robbie.
Yeah.
I think he might be destined to play villains his whole career, but maybe he could be a Hallmark hunk, or he could be the Hallmark bad boyfriend.
So that leaves Logan, Drake, and Gabe. Okay. And Dan, you just dadgummit.
No Gabriel for me. Man, after the movie draft, that's what All right, so I gotta go with I gotta go. All right, no, I'm definitely not taking Drake or Gabriel. Who's the other one?
Logan. You're going with Wizard. You're going with Wizard Santa. You hated Wizard Santa.
Yeah, I gotta go with Wizard.
You
Wizard
talked
skills.
so much trash about Wizard Santa.
Yeah, but remember, who did I say I would least wanted to hang out with? Drake. Yeah. And then who did I say was the worst? Gabriel. So who's left? Wizard Santa. I'll take Logan. Everybody.
All right, this is
you guys get these two.
This is the big spin.
Turds.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, I didn't take you off.
You didn't take me off.
Man, you're it's loving you today. All right, let me take you off real quick. Remove, and here's the spin. This is big.
Spin that wheel for the draft board of the thing.
Gabe.
Brand.
Wow. I'm going Drake.
He's going Drake. Wow. Yeah, you got to.
I'm going Drake, which means you get Gabe. Patrick.
Sure.
Dan, give us
pull through.
Okay. I wish I need to go back and watch. Like, how was Ezra? Like, how was Was Ezra always a front runner? I don't know.
If I recall, he wasn't great.
Okay.
All right. So maybe Gabriel turns into something.
I mean, because Gabe is a good-looking guy, and there's something very like sweet and kind about him that could pull through.
All right, yeah.
Give us the rundown on the team.
Patrick's team: Marcus, Robbie, Gabe. Wow. Brand's team: Rustin, Angel, Rustin,
Drake.
Angel. I put I'm
Drake.
Yeah, and I put Drake. Pick Drake. That's what I did. Rustin, Angel, Drake, and then my team is Craig, Davey, Logan.
Dang, that's a good team.
It's a good team. I like my chances here.
This is good.
I feel like I'm going to have all three of mine left with 6 people left.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Well, we did it, everybody. Congratulations to us. Week 1 in the books. Patrick, you're coming back every week to help us break this show down.
I can't wait.
It's going to be
ready.
This was a lot of fun. Come on back next time for another one. Until then, maybe the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas. Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray and that Greenville, South Carolina. Find out more information on the pod on the socials at Deck the Hallmark. On the web, deckthehallmark.com. You'll find info about the hosts and video right there. Leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and join us for ad-free podcasting at BrambleJamPlus.com.
LifetimeRecord.com.